All right. Thank you for coming back. This is Discover with Drina, and thank you for listening to all of my other reviews. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. Now, this is a recap on Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 2, Episode 4. This episode is called Pay the Toll. They should have called it Pay the Motherfucking Toll. But anyway, this is episode 4. It opens up with rock workers sealing and where they packing a truck with drugs and they sealing it into the truck. So they're driving to New Jersey, and once they get to New Jersey, the guy is walking across the street. He stops to tie his shoe, and y'all already know something happened when he does that. He stopped to tie his shoe, and then the truck they pulled the truck driver out and beat the shit out of him. Like, I mean, they beat him bad. The two guys must be Italian because the first thing he said was, "Ain't no coming to New Jersey without Sal Baselli getting his piece." So I guess when y'all going to these different territories, you better have your money ready because y'all know the mafia don't play. So Rock, I'm just not understanding Rock. How you just gonna go to New Jersey? They take your shit. I don't even think they took the van. They just beat the man up and told him he ain't paying the money. He ain't coming over there. So like in 50s, every episode he doing like he commentating or whatever, narrating, and he was like, "Survival of the fittest is up in here." Hey, y'all playing in the dope game, and that's exactly what happens. So Rock, she at the art gallery with that big dude Cartier, the businessman that he's managing Lou artist Ziza, which is his artist, but they got a contract deal. So they talking art, she listening. Rock tells him she know who he is and where he from, and he ain't fooling her talking all fancy and shit. And of course, once again, Rock is fly as hell in this scene. Now she trying to get the business and finds out that old boy Cartier is washing money through this art gallery. So he like a street dude, and he done turned himself over. He done flipped over to the other side, so you don't know what he doing. Kane goes to see his dad's brother Vernon in prison. Now y'all know this supposed to be Defcon brother, and Defcon supposed to be the daddy. But okay. So Kanan really trying to find out information about Defcon and what type of man he was. Is that really his father? Cause he needs some answers to why Howard say he the pappy. Now Vernon ain't seen Kanan since he was a baby. Kanan asked like, what did his dad think of him? And Vernon was like, nigga, you was a baby. And Rock said, what did Rock say? Like, it's almost like I remember in the first episode, in the first season, I'm thinking DEFCON. I'm gonna have to go back because they made it seem like DEFCON was gay and Rock was like his beard. Okay, so it's almost like the brother was like, what did Rock say? But Kanan, of course, said, well, my mom said good things, like he was a big drug dealer, he was a hustler. And Vernon convinced him that Defcon is your daddy. I don't know what else you're talking about. He told Kanan to get like your daddy, which means he's telling him to get in the street so he can get his. And he said, don't forget my commissary. So you want to pimp the little boy so you can get commissary. Okay, like they in this fucked up family. Nobody can be trusted. Lou at the studio and he fussing cause he gets the call about one of the men getting robbed in Jersey. He angry and he noticed that the soundboard in the studio is gone. Crown comes in and tells Lou, he had to get rid of the board due to some expenses. Now he say he found another one and negotiating now. Now Lou is pissed. He mad. He slapped the food out of Crown hand. He was looked like Crown was eating some cereal or something. He knocked that shit out of his hand and kind of like bust him up through the door. And he told Crown, you don't want me to get agitated. Marvin in the car talking to one of the guys about Jersey. He said he can't do nothing about it right now because, he at the prison outside waiting on Kanan. Kanan walks out of the prison, gets in the car. Marvin told Kanan that he hope that this is worth it. Like, for real, going to see this goddamn bitch burning. So you can tell Marvin and Vernon, baby, Marvin don't like Vernon. Now Marvin gives the tea on Vernon, and he says that Vernon used to stick up old ladies for their welfare money. Just scandalous. And he tells Candy, you have a mother, you have a family that loves you, and that's alive and living. That's all that matters. Juke is waking up. No, not waking, I'm sorry. Juke is walking up to the brownstone where her mom lives, and she busts the door. So Kenya, which is Juke's mom, she let Juke into the apartment, and she kind of shocked that Juke is there. Like, she's really in shock, and Juke is looking like she in heaven. And she sits down and she noticed pictures of her mom with other kids, and you could tell on her face she felt some type of way. Kenya tells her that she volunteers at church with the youth. She said, I would like for you to come. Kenya makes small talk, and Juke get right into it. Why did you leave me? And Kenya tells her that, she was young, she was not sure about her situation being so young, and so she just ran. She went to LA thinking she was going to be rich and it was going to, she was going to come back and get her, but it just didn't turn out like that. She got caught up in LA with the wrong thing, and 10 years had passed by. So she figured popping up would be like leaving in the first place. And Juke was like, it would have been okay. Like, really, it would have been okay for you to come and just get me regardless. And Kenya says God brought them back together. She stated she's asking for a chance to get to know her. And I kind of like that situation. I hope Juke and Kenya get to know each other and develop a relationship. That way she can have some outside of Marvin, Raquel, and Lou, because she needs something different. She needs some nurturing. Babies need nurturing from their mama. And that's what Juke is missing. Rock back in the project, spraying air freshener everywhere, because y'all know it is a dead body in the wall. Remember, Marvin killed somebody, and he killed that the handyman and put him in the wall. And now the body is decaying and it smells. Marvin, Kanan, and Lou walked in. They excused Kanan in the room because they got business to talk about. And baby, when I say Kanan paused so hard because he could smell the smell, like he said, it is foul. Now they talking about what happened in Jersey. Marvin tells Rock, we fucked. Now Kanan in the room, he opens up the closet, and it's the smell of death in the closet coming out. So he's spraying air freshener, and he coughing and shit. But then he noticed these Nike boxes that's on the floor in the closet. He opened them up, and it's money in the box. And of course, Kanan takes him a stack. He always taking something. Lou and Marvin tell Rock, we fucked up because you don't want to be in the wrong side of the Italians. Rock say that's a part of the business, problem solving. Now Lou tells Rock to hold off, and really you need to hold off because you don't know what you're finna get yourself into on the other side of town. It's like Napoleon when he came to the land that he didn't know of. Okay, you don't know nothing about Jersey. You ain't even tried to go see what Jersey got going on. You just sending dope over there. So she's so hard-headed. She wants this vision of hers to come true. So she gonna do what she wanna do. Juliana back at the store watching her little TV while working, and in comes Unique. She is shaking. She thinking like, God damn, I was done with this motherfucker. Now he went and bought him a drink. He tells her they got off on the wrong foot. Nigga, you put a gun to my neck. Come on now. We didn't get off on the wrong foot. You got off on the wrong foot. He rubs her hair. She gives him his change, and then her hand shaking and shit. And Unique leaves and walk across the street to Raquel's car. That's the suspicious shit. Raquel, you're still fooling with Unique, which means You're telling Unique what Rock them is doing. Rock, you gonna have to kill this nigga. Now Rock and Lou have another private combo. Lou, te- Lou tells Rock he's short of money. Y'all know he trying to get that soundboard. And she like, but how? She tells him, how many times I gotta tell you that your money is my money? You borrowing my money to pay me back with my money. Then she threw the studio in his face and told him I thought that was a legit cash making place. Like he gonna be making legit cash. Now you know he explained to her, you know, they just getting started, they just got an artist and the return of that hasn't came yet. And so right no, wait a minute, let me go back. I messed up, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, so she tell Lou, she tell Lou even a hoe can make money on her knees, Lou. He said, I'm not a hoe, Rock. Baby, like, they be going hard. She said, stop acting like one then. Baby, like, Rock don't play no games, not even with her fucking brothers. She said she got him, but first name, point, last name on time. Lou don't like that because, you know, he gave her this look like, you fucking bitch. Bitch, you want me to do all this killing and you ain't getting nothing from your ass. Now, Kanan and Rock, they about to get ready. She walk into the car after she finished talking to Lou. She walk into the car. And they about to get ready to leave. And she was like, you got everything clear with your Uncle Vernon? Because to her, it's like, you went to talk to your Uncle Vernon. He confirmed that Def Con is the daddy, and I shouldn't be hearing no more of this shit. But then Kanan said, Mom, why did you want me to kill that cop? Baby, her eyes went like, whoa. Kanan's still talking, you know, and she looking around like, is this nigga talking so loud? Wait a minute. He's like, you put that gun in my hand, and she looking around trying to see if anybody hear him. She told Kanan Howard threatened to send him up north for $120, and Kanan still not believing it. She convinces him that what cops do by telling him, you know, this happened this storyline is in the 90s, so she brought up the Central Park 5. You know how those 5 boys got caught up with that white lady over there, so the cops will say anything. And she even said, you know, if you snitch on me, wait a minute, she even said that if you snitch on me, they'll lock you up too. So she trying to convince Kanan not to go back and talk to Howard and kind of like dismiss him every time he see him. But Kanan thinking like, So Juke walks in Marvin's house and you know they still beefing. She runs upstairs to get her clothes and she knows that her room has been done, is repainted. It's a karaoke, like a karaoke with a mic on her dresser with a bow around it. And she really ain't paying this shit no attention. She gets some clothes out and Marvin walks in. So he thinks she's back to stay and she not really saying too much. She about to leave. He asked her if she liked the room. She didn't say shit. Juke leaves, doesn't say anything, and Marvin is just hurt. But Marvin, you can't even apologize. You need to work from that first. Now, Rock, Lou, and Marvin meet up with the Italian, you know, the Italian boss, Bossolini. Now, he tells her that you must pay to stay. And so Ross said, you not posted up in those projects. He said, I ain't got to be there. It's like I'm there, but I'm not there. And he wants her to pay the price, you know, to bring her drugs over there to be sold. So he gave her like a price, and it was like a non-negotiable price. And she told that shit up, talking about reject it, and walked the fuck off. And then Lou said some fly shit too. It ain't that she said some fly shit, but I kind of understand what Rock was saying. Because when they walked out, she was like, you never speak for me. But Lou was right. Like, if they gonna come for you, they coming for me too. So you might as well get the information right now and pay up if you gonna be coming over here to New Jersey to sell these drugs. You fucking with the Italians, Rock. Come on, let's be serious about this shit. So Marvin is on Rock's side, and then Lou, like, telling Marvin he'll ass kiss him. And so she tells Lou and Marvin, no more trucks. We using the short bus this time. So they walked off or whatever. So Famous finally has his apartment due to Kanan stealing that money, and they having a party. And it's a knock on the door, and it's the neighbors. Now this would trip me out. The neighbors at the door, right? It's the mama. The mama name is Paloma, and it's the daughter Corinne. And they warning him about the neighbors, but they flirting. The daughter flirting, and the mama flirting. I'm like, are you pimping your daughter? Like, what the fuck is going on? So Corinne even asked her mama, can she join the party? And she was like, yeah. But as the daughter walk in, the mama and Kanan looking at each other like making, this flirting looking eye at each other. And I'm looking like, mama, you gonna fuck with the little boy and you let your daughter fuck with him? Okay. We gonna see what happened with them. I don't know what these two people are they scheming. I don't know what they doing, what their intentions are. So we're gonna find out who they are later on. Back at Howard house, Detective Howard house, he's getting some service from his regular call girl, he be tricking with. And so his penis just ain't working the same, and she already knows. She was like, you got something on your mind. And he tells her he has a child, and she is surprised because she like, we've been fucking around for 7 years. You ain't never mentioned a child. Howard, you been tricking with this lady for 7 years? But she does give him some good advice on the situation and tells him that you must show up for him to build that relationship. Now, Juke is in the mirror looking at herself, and she is so pretty. Like, when she let her hair down, she was so pretty. And Rock comes in, she looking for Kane, and Juke tells her, that Rock is at Famous house, they having a party. Juke also tells Rock that she saw her mom, and now that, and like, when she tells she seen her mom, Rock face kind of switch up. Now, this is the part I did not like Rock in this scene right here. And so Juke is smiling about the visit to her mom, and here come Rock, just destroying the moment, asking if she came looking for her. And Juke like, no, I tracked her down, so she never she never came to find you, and she been here in New York. And I was like, why would you say that, Rock? This girl look happy, so why would you say that? Then she say something like, just cause you blood don't mean they deserve to be in your life. And Juke's face just looked so disappointed, like, come on, auntie, that was some fucked up shit. You know this girl is having a hard time. Her dad beat the shit out of her, and her mama left her. Come on. And I think Rock likes to have that type of control over people. Because she got control over Kanan. She got control over Juke. Because they're young. She got control over Marvin. She controlled the project. She controlling the dope game. So these little statements, I'm wondering what the fuck what happened with Juke and Marvin? Did he hit Kenya? And that's why she ran? Because she said she was real young, like 17. Anyway, Raquel and Marvin count the money, and it's short. Remember, Kanan stole that damn money. Now, he tells Marvin that he had some money there, and, I guess he's so used to doing an operation with Unique, and Marvin like, why you had the money? He was like, well, Unique. And he like, Unique don't run this shit. Because Marvin got pissed, like, you don't work for that motherfucking nigga no more. So why the fuck is you doing the same shit that you used to do with him? This how we run this shit over here. You do it our way, and you don't work for him, or you keep the fuck moving. So he also finds out Lou was supposed to come and help Raquel, but Raquel told Marvin Lou ain't nowhere to be found. And Raquel is scary. He just, he give me snitch vibes. Like he gonna tell, and I believe that's why he telling everything to Unique. All right, so Marvin gonna have Raquel drive the bus to Jersey. Okay. Now back at the party, Kanan getting high while Corinne is being thirsty. And they kissing, she all over him, and you just met this man. And you gonna ask him, do he have a girlfriend? I don't think you worried about a girlfriend. It's something else going on with that. So, let me see. Crown comes through. He tells Juke that he has a song for her. He gives her the cassette. And it's so funny. They're playing Al B. Sure, and y'all know Crown is the son of Al B. Sure. That shit was crazy. Because he looked just like his daddy. Boy, you look like your daddy. Damn. Now, Lou and Cartier at the studio. Cartier helped him get the soundboard. They having a drink. Lou tells Cartier that he feel like everybody in his way. He tells Lou, you're gonna have to speed up your pace then. Rock is at Juliana's store getting cash. Juliana tells Rock that Unique came into the store. She not feeling it. She tells Rock that she thought she was strong, and this is a sign of weakness because why is this motherfucker still walking around here and he robbed you? He robbed me and held me at gunpoint. Rock tells her it's a strategy in the game, and Juliana said, I ain't playing the game. So Rock walks out, with them flies, glasses, and that matching ass suit. Baby, she had on her white suit this day. Now Juke hanging up her church dresses. Baby, she got church dresses, y'all. She went and got them church dresses from her daddy house so she can go to church with her mama. So y'all know she excited about seeing her mama. She tells Kanan she going to church with her mom and explains to Kanan that she is cool, but she left when I was a baby. See how Rock put doubt in her head because she was excited, but she not excited. Now, Juice say, what kind of mother leaves? And Kanan said, one, one who had a baby with Marvin. Like, I know why she left Marvin. Juke said her mom's eyes is, it's like it's her. She said she recognized that look and is looking at herself. And Kanan over there thinking because he see that same thing when he looking at Howard. Oh, okay. Now Rock walks in the house that the realtor, remember she wanted to buy that house. And she walking in the house, she looking at the house, and then here comes Symphony with his damn fine ass. She making plans, and Symphony asks her why did she reach out to him. She talking about he know about architectural details and shit. Why just say you like this damn man? You love him. Just say that shit. Rock, you know you do. And he asks her, what do you want from me? And she's still asking for advice on the house. This lady said she want carpet in the living room, which I thought the house need to stay just like this. Don't put no damn carpet in it. She want carpet in the living room. She like her carpet thick, just like she like her men. Then they start laughing, but Symphony wants to know what happened that night with Kanan, and she said she was just protecting her son. Unique is at the building. He's at his store on the phone telling someone about the fucking bus. Okay. So he is the one talking to the Italians. That lets me know that right now. And he even protecting Raquel because he said don't touch the dude right, driving the bus. And walks Detective Burke and Unique is being, the perfect salesman, telling her what he can get her because, he be selling clothes. And she was like, I heard that you was set up. I know you mad. You should be she trying to talk him into telling who set him up. But, he ain't snitching and telling it because he won't rock for himself. He want to do some shit to her. So he just told her, he found his serenity. He ain't trying to do none of that. Now, Rock had made an offer on their house and the realtor is leaving. Her and Symphony are standing outside the house. They're looking at the house. And he says he's happy for her, but he looks sad, and he tells Rock he needs her to stop calling him and just leave him alone. and he said things won't change. He said if you care, let me go. He wants to move on. So she's still being hard and telling him, you a grown man, can't make you do what you don't want to do. He tells her that he never wanted to be her vacation. He wanted to be her home, and now she looking stupid. You see what I'm saying? On the other hand, Marvin and Raquel packing the bus with dope this time. Raquel is driving the bus to Jersey. Rock comes home and Kanan is leaving to go to Famous house. She looks at Kanan walking down the street sidewalk because when he left, she went to the door to, I don't know. It's kind of like she was, her intuition was saying, look. And it's like she seen this look on his face and she seen him go down the street. All right, now Warrell is driving that bus to Jersey. Somebody bumped the back of the bus, and y'all know it's the Italians again. Like, you just won't learn your lesson right with these people. I guess you're gonna learn unless you start talking to one of the Italians and you can bring your jewels over there for free. I don't know. But you keep sending shit over there and they keep goddamn blocking your ass. So Warrell called Marvin to tell him they took the bus. Kanan is walking and finds the house that he was looking for, and guess whose house it is? It's Howard's house. Detective Howard. His daddy. So he knocks on the door, then he kind of back off the stairs. Howard comes out and they both staring at each other. But little do they know, Rock is on the corner watching him. So Howard tells Kanan, come on in. And then Kanan walks on in, and that's when 50 Cent said, well, who gonna win this fight? The past, the present, or the future? All right, y'all, this shit getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Y'all doing a good job, writers. We're gonna keep it up because I have caught up to episode 4, and I'm gonna stay on it to episode 5. We're gonna be on it on time. Y'all make sure y'all go get your natural care products at thegreengirlco.com. Again, that's thegreengirlco.com. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe this recap. Don't do that for your girl. Subscribe. It's okay. All you gotta do is click the button, subscribe. That's all you got to do. And y'all have a good one. Have a good day.